Good morning, welcome back to Curiosity Forge. I am the curiosity in the forge. I planned on spending my day today, if it was possible, in the shop, filming some work on that Damascus billet I made with Ting Ting. I want to thin that down and add some length to it, see if I can't pull it from, I think, around 6 inches to 9.5 to 10 inches. And I went to pain management this morning for one of my radio frequency ablation procedures. That's the word I was looking for. And what happened is I went in here with something like 8 different needles between the actual nerve burn and the local anesthetics, and just went nuts in there. And so I'm shaking off the sedative they gave me for the procedure and the pain meds they gave me for this after the procedure and my usual meds. The shop's not a good idea right now, and this hurts to touch, and it does hurt, and the pain's radiating all the way down through here just because they went in there, and of course they're jamming needles into knotted up muscles. So that being said, I wanted to do something, and what we're going to look at today is something a little different. And I've got this guy right here. Okay, this guy is a nice little deal. And I got it fairly cheap. You know, and you can definitely pop that, and didn't see that coming, did you? Okay, so I know earlier I said that I stay well clear of TAC FORCE, M-TEC, Smith & Wesson, those knives. This is a TAC FORCE, and the reason I bought this is because of the gimmick. I have also mentioned in the past that I love a good gimmick. I will buy something that has a good gimmick just because I like the gimmick. I am not fooled into thinking it's going to work miracles. I'm not fooled into thinking it's going to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff that, you know, something with a more straightforward design wouldn't do better. I buy it because I like the gimmick. And so I bought this, and this was 10, 11 bucks, somewhere like that on Amazon. And I got this like around 5 years ago, maybe a little longer. Actually, probably closer to 6 now. I forget how fast time is going by. But I haven't seen them listed on Amazon for sale recently. They had a whole series of these. There was this one, there was the AK-47, the AR-15, there was a revolver, and a couple others. And I was planning on buying the collection just to have for the novelty value. And they're no longer there. Now, I believe I looked on eBay and I found one with the exact same design, but it was all black and badged by a different company on eBay, and I forget what it cost, but I don't have links for that, unfortunately. But do a search for pistol-shaped knife, and I'm sure you'll turn something up. Now, onto this thing. The blade is 440 steel, which, you know, it's not going to be the greatest for edge retention, and were this a conventional shape, this would be a carry to work and beat on knife, and it would have been beaten to death at work. But I don't carry this. I don't want to carry it around with this sticking out of my waistband or out of my pocket. That is begging for problems I don't want. You know, and it's a great party trick just to go, hey man, check this out. But, you know, and honestly, I would love this thing so much if it had much better blade steel, because the spring assist is very nice. This is a good, clean, fast-moving spring assist. Everything's well assembled. This is a heavy blade for its size, and that's mostly because of all the extra metal right here, but it's well put together. And, you know, the only gripe I have about the construction is right there. You can see where the tab for the frame, or the tab for the liner lock, is on the thin side, which I have trouble trusting that because I've had issues with those in the past. They have failed on me a few times. Now, I'm not in a position where with a knife like this, I'd be as willing as I used to be to, go in point first and start grinding on stuff. I'm sure not going to be putting negative pressure on it because I've had knives close up on me before. Usually the cuts are fairly small because back then the knives weren't as sharp as they could be because I'd buy them and I didn't have sharpening equipment and I didn't have sharpening know-how. Now I have sharpening equipment and a very tiny bit of know-how, just enough to use some of my equipment to good enough effect. I'm getting better as time goes on, but I'd be lying if I said I was some kind of expert. And yeah, so this thing is a cool toy, definitely. I wish I could carry it more, but I can't. And I have other cool knives to check out waiting in the wings. I just got a new one in today that I wanted it the second I saw it, but there was also, I saw it the same time as I saw the CRKT Dactyl, which I believe was the first knife review that I threw in at the end of another video. And it was just, they were neck and neck for cool, and I had to get it. It just took a while. So there's that waiting in the wings. And if I am in decent shape tomorrow, if I'm not ragged out from the sedative and ragged out from the meds that I've had to take today, I plan on going and getting a new tank of propane and starting on the hammer tomorrow. And I'll be working on filming whatever I do there. And hopefully by the time I have to drop what I'm doing and get ready to go to my home group, I will have either a part 1 of a few videos to upload, or I'll have a completed hammer, one of the two, I don't know. So that's what I have for today. Until next time, praise the forge and pass the borax. Y'all please stay safe in your shops, and if you're traveling this holiday, please travel safely, drive defensively. Do not drink and drive, for the love of God. We live in a day and age where there's no excuse for that. And thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day.